Get set, go.
Hey guys, this is Greg with Fit for Expedition. If you're looking for Fit for Expedition, this is the place. We have some trivia tonight, as we usually do, and it's going to be on like Nostalgic advertising. I thought that was pretty cool. And of course, Kenny's going to be here with me. And also expecting Marshall from Nomadic Adventures tonight, and Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona. And they will be talking about our upcoming meetup here in the desert near Tucson that will be taking place over the New Year's weekend. So that should be fun. Talking to them should be fun. The meetup should be fun.
Howdy.
Oh, it was a black screen for a second. I thought you disappeared.
No, I'm here.
How you doing, Kenny?
Doing all right. How is everyone?
Everybody see Kenny's new haircut? Kenny,
I just got it
Kenny's
today.
got his old haircut back.
Yes, I just got it today, actually.
Yeah? You go to the same person every time?
Do I now?
Do you go to the same person every time?
Yeah.
The same barber?
The barber I go to, I just recently found him. We just recently found out about him here, I guess about a couple months ago. I don't even think it's been a year yet. But he's pretty reasonable. He usually charges $8 a person. So we usually for two people, we usually give them $10 a piece for each. So
do you think I should go to
him? Yeah. And he's a really nice guy.
You probably do, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is your typical hair length, actually. You always go for the really short haircut.
I get it cut like this at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 times a year.
Yeah.
I like it like this, so I don't have to fool with combing it.
Oh, yeah. You know, in my experience, really long hair or really short hair is always the most practical. Actually, really long hair, you just tie it back. I've had long hair almost my whole life, so this is actually pretty short for me right now.
Hey, Victoria.
Yeah, let's say hi to some people in the chat. I'm going way over like this because I swear my eyesight's going. I don't know. I think I need to go to the optometrist and have my eyes checked again. So we got, hey, Tim from Time for Exploring is here. And Loves You is here. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Clay Manor.
And then and they've been here for a while, hanging out, chatting. And of course, Kenny's here. He's in the chat too. And She Devil Adventures is here. Thanks for coming. And thanks Gina for the raid, the Naked Viking raid, I guess it is. And Dee is here. Thanks, Dee, for being here. Looking forward to seeing you out there in Quartzsite, and Kenny's going to be out in Quartzsite too. Huh,
Yes,
Kenny?
Sir. Yes, sir. That's the plan.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I look forward to seeing you too, to meeting you in person, Kenny.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you as well. I
Yeah,
um I love meeting. Like I've said many
there's
times,
a whole lot of people we're gonna meet.
I love meeting new people, making new friends, and just hanging out and fellowship and things
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So,
And there's gonna be a lot of new people. I mean, for me more than you because you've actually met some of these people already. Some of the people
yeah,
that we're gonna
some
be
of them
hanging
I've
out with.
already met, but there's some I haven't met. Like I haven't met Van Life Rocks. I haven't met Box Bandy. I haven't met the American Wonder.
So a
Um,
lot of it is the West Coast people that you haven't met, right? The East,
yeah, pretty
Central
much.
to East, you met a lot of them. So
Central to East, I've met a lot of people, and it's a lot of the West Coast people I haven't met. Yeah,
yeah, that makes sense. It's a lot of miles to travel.
yeah.
Hey, Dyson's Crazy Adventures here. Thanks for
Hey,
coming.
Josh's Crazy Adventures.
Blaine's here from Rayleigh Creative Travel. Thanks for coming. Um, Brandon Jackson's here. Hey, Brandon, I haven't seen you for a while. Um, and then we've got, you might notice I've got this Stream Elements set up. It says Stream Elements bot running. That's as far as I got. I haven't done any. Kenny, you might have to show me how to do that because you did it on your channel.
Yeah. Well, it's easy. I had to get Mel Nomadic Adventures to show me how to do it though. But
Yeah, I could probably get Marshall to help me out.
hey,
Um,
you just go to. Yeah, you hung out with me twice, Blaine. Yep. Yeah.
what's that?
Blaine talking about he hung out with me
Yeah,
twice.
so you could help me too though.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. On live chat.
Blaine's hung out with me
Also, let's see who else is
twice.
here. We got. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
cool.
sorry.
And the chat just jumped. I was trying to say hello to everybody, but let me go back here. I hate when it does that. Okay, yeah, Ron from Ron Sees America is here. Thanks, Ron, for coming. Uh, Ron, are you going to be out in Quartzsite? And actually, are you actually possibly going to be in Tucson maybe for our meetup? That would be interesting. That'd be pretty fun if you are. And Steve's here, Desert Adventures in Arizona. Yeah, Steve, I know I think I said probably have you and Marshall come on at like 9:45, but now
Mm-hmm.
9:45 our time. But now that we started so much earlier, it's probably going to be earlier. So I just wanted to let you know. I'll let you know though, Steve, when we're ready to do that. Um, Victoria May, Life Unfiltered. Thanks for coming, Victoria May.
Yeah.
And she's saying hi to you too, Kenny. Let's see. Clay Mayer is here. Hi, Clay Mayer. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, Claymore. Yeah.
I saw a
Ron
cute
says
puppy that Clay Mayer put on Facebook or Instagram. I can't remember where it was now. Um, that was yesterday, I think. Thrifty Angela's here. Thanks for coming, Thrifty Angela. I didn't get to see a whole lot of your interview with Gina on Gina's channel because normally I'm starting the live stream a lot later, and then when I found out that I was going to be starting earlier, I wasn't even close to ready, so I had to really ramp it up. So I missed a lot of that. All right. Well,
Um,
so once again, we're doing trivia with Paul Vines is here too. Thanks
yeah,
for coming, Paul.
Paul.
Once again we're doing trivia that Kenny probably doesn't know anything about because it's advertising from mostly before he was born, probably. Don't you think,
Well,
Kenny?
I'd say probably so, brother. Uh, I'd say I'm going to plug up here for too long. on this.
Yeah, because some of the advertisements that we're going to be doing in the trivia are actually from when I was like 6. So
hang on,
you know, you definitely weren't born.
Let me switch things out.
I think we may have connected on Instagram. I tried. Okay.
I'm switching. I'm switching that. I'm switching out here.
And okay, Bernays here. Fairy dust.
Yeah,
happy birthday,
Bernays. Hope I'm trying to switch out sides here.
Let's see. Do we have people already? So Victoria May is actually calling it a night pretty soon here, and I know Dee did too because it's pretty late.
Yeah, Dee. So. Yeah, Dee's said
I know.
And of course, as you know.
So I want to apologize ahead of time. I'm going to be eating on camera, which I usually don't do, but because of the moving up the live stream to earlier, this is usually when I eat dinner. So now Kenny has no problem eating on camera, huh, Kenny?
No, I have no problem eating on camera.
As long as it's not mayonnaise or guacamole, you're all good.
I'm all good. That mixture that Ray had on his live stream was something else. I would hate to think what his stomach's gonna be like. What his stomach's gonna be like here in a little while.
Well, that's a 7-layer dip. That was a 7-layer dip, and 7-layer dip is actually not that uncommon in the West Coast. So, you know,
oh really?
The refried beans, guacamole, sour cream, cheese. Oh yeah, it's pretty common.
I'd have to pass on all that, or on that mixture.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not that. Ugh, I don't know how I'll pass.
What's that?
I'll pass on that mixture.
Hey, Stock Explorer, thanks for coming. Oh, see, those are some of my favorite things. Maybe it's just because I've been living out here for most of my life in Arizona.
So, brother, but
that could be.
Maybe so. But
yeah, see, Claymere knows what looks good, what looks tasty. Yeah, is it working? There we go. Didn't work for a second. So you want to get started on some trivia, Kenny?
Sure. If I can get to work here.
Kenny's busy, huh, Kenny? All right, we'll give Kenny a minute.
I'm good now. Oops.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to get my tablet to read like this. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm good.
So, Blaine, you don't like sour cream or avocados?
No, sir, I do not.
Blaine doesn't like those either. You don't like sour cream either, right?
I'm not a fan of sour cream. No. Now, if it's maybe cooked in something that I can't taste it, then I might go that route.
You don't eat there, and it doesn't taste like sour cream or guacamole.
Yeah, but
oh wow, and Angela doesn't like him either. I guess it's more common than I. You know, do you actually cook 7-layer dip? I've never made it. I just know that it's around a lot. Hi, Linda Barker. Thanks for coming. I just know it's around a lot. Oh, Bree's here. Bree, we've been waiting for you.
Hey, Bree.
Now you're here.
Are you booking a site for a court site? Hey, that kind of rhymes. I'm asking Bree.
What?
I'm asking Bree if she's booking a site for a court site.
I want to know too.
Yeah.
You know what, Bree? Where do you live? I don't even know what part of the country you're in.
She's
do you
in
know
Washington.
Kenny?
She's in Washington
State. Okay, so she's actually over on the West Coast already. It wouldn't be that far. Okay, so that's what I thought. I didn't think you cooked 7-layer dip. It's just, you just mix it together, or not mix together, you layer it together, and then when you put the chip in it, it mixes it on the chip.
Yeah.
Right? I guess.
Now, I might try it one time at least to see if I'd actually like it. But
your sound's off.
My sound is off.
I don't know if it's me or you, but the sound cut off for a second. It's just for a second.
I don't know why. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what to do is because I haven't done anything different than what
Maybe it was me. Maybe it was me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's probably just me.
Because I'm out in the internet. Waterfall chasing. Okay.
So I have had 7-layer dip. Not a fan because I'm not a fan of bean, but would do fine if you substitute beef for the bean. Now, somebody said bacon in Ray's chat.
Now I like refried beans. I like refried beans because I've had dip and stuff.
Yeah, I do too. I like the bean dip that you get.
You're cutting in and out,
Mexican
brother.
restaurant. Bean times.
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Okay, well, I hope it's not me. We'll just keep going and see what happens. Oh, yeah, Tim says. You're back. I don't know. You blipped out. Now you're back. Don't know what's going on. Marshall's here. Marshall's here with Nomadic Adventures. That's cool. Yeah, I did disappear for a second there, for a couple seconds there, didn't I?
Really Creative Travel says you're lagging.
Am I? Not really sure what I can do about it, though. I'm not really sure what I can do about it, to be honest with you, but, hopefully it won't continue. Yeah, he says it comes and goes. As a matter of fact, it's kind of strange because I'm looking over at the YouTube side, and everything's working fine, but then over on this side, it's really slow, or it'll miss some chat, and then it'll catch up again really fast. Hold on. So Brandon asked how many people are in the basement. 0. It's just Kenny and I, and we're going to be doing some trivia and Steve about the meetup in Tucson, or near Tucson. And then we're going to probably do some more trivia. So we got 20 questions. We should probably go ahead and get started. What do you think?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start.
Oh. All right. So I'm starting. And you know what? Kenny says I'm the odd one. So I will start with the odd number and number 1. And we're going to be doing trivia. And it's going to be on Nostalgic advertising. I'm going to put question 1 in the chat, and hopefully I won't forget to do it. All right.
Okay.
Number
Just to
1.
let you know, yeah, I just want to say, just let y'all know, we're going to take the first person to answer on the YouTube side. What I see on my screen will be the first one that we take to get it right. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. And also, just to let you know, the prize money is 0, so that's also probably important. Hey, Rideshare Warrior Rick, thanks for coming.
Hey, Rideshare, Road Warrior, Road Warrior.
Who used this slogan for their advertising? Own a piece of the rock. Was it A, professional wrestling, B, Pebbles cereal, C, Capitol Records, or D, Prudential Life Insurance?
You forgot to put question 1 in there.
Well, I did put question. Oh, I put it in there, didn't I? Yeah, I put it in there.
Okay. I see that
you got the right answer in there.
Time for Exploring said D. It is Prudential Life Insurance.
Prudential Life Insurance. Cookie's here. Thanks for coming, Cookie.
Hey, Cookie.
Richard Quick, thanks for being here. I think I said that. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm looking at the 2 different chats, one on this screen and one over here on this screen, and they're like not even close to.
Yeah, there's always like a 10 second.
Keeping time with each other. It's crazy.
There's always like a 10-second lag between the YouTube and StreamYard side.
Yeah, but this is not that. This is actually like 25 seconds on the StreamYard side. And then all of a sudden it'll just run through a bunch and catch up, and then it'll be on time. This is really weird. I've not seen that before. All right. Kenny's got question number 2.
Question 2. What product advertisement gave Leonardo DiCaprio his start? Was it A, Nordic Track, B, Hot Wheels,
Yeah, that's
C,
right.
Bubble Yum, or D, Milky Way candy bars? I see. Nope. Nomadic Adventures come in there with the correct answer. It is C, Bubble Yum.
So who was the first one with the answer? I didn't see it.
Nomadic Adventures.
Who was the first one with the correct answer? Was it? All right, cool.
It was Nomadic Adventures.
Marshall's on the board. Yeah, Marshall is on the board. That's what I said. Yeah. All right, I'm going with number 3. Question number 3. Are you ready, Kenny?
Yeah.
All right. Who used this slogan for their advertising? Handpicked by Juan Valdez. Was it? And I'm going to put in question 3 because I didn't do it yet. Was it Florida oranges. That's A. B. Pace picante sauce. C. California raisins. Or D. 100% Colombian coffee.
I see She Devil Adventures got the correct answer. It is D, 100% Colombian coffee.
I thought that was going to be a common one, like people would know that one, but well, I guess most people did know. Most people did know that it was D. That's cool. So I see, Steve, I see you in the basement. Let me know if you can stick around till after question 10, because that's what we were going to hope to do. You ready? Are you caught up now? How many live streams are you watching right now, Kenny?
I'm just watching one right now, but I have you on the PC,
and it's not this one.
And I'm also watching the
I said it's not this one. Yeah.
I'm watching the YouTube side on the old tablet, and I'm reading the questions off the new tablet.
Okay.
So yeah.
Couple computers to do this trivia. Yep. Well, are you ready for question 4, Kenny?
Yes, I am. Question 4.
All right.
Who used this,
there you go.
Who used this slogan for their advertising, Snap, Crackle, Pop? Was it A, Rice Krispies, B, Slim Jim Meat Snacks, C, Arthritis Pain Formula, or D, Jiffy Pop Popcorn? And I see the correct answer was A, Rice Krispies with Time for Exploring.
You know that one, right?
Yeah, because
you know that one, right?
Yeah, I remember that one from. I remember that one from the Rice Krispies cereal.
Mm-hmm. And the little cartoon dudes.
Yep.
Now, what those little cartoon dudes, were those elves? What were those?
I believe they were elves.
Is that what they were? I'm not sure. I don't remember. I kind of remember them, but I don't remember like what their hats look like. You ready for me to go with number 5?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kenny, number 5.
Yeah, go ahead.
What product advertise? Oh, let me put the question. Before I start, let me put the question in. What product advertisement gave Amanda Bynes her first acting gig? Was it A, Kmart, B, the New York Times, C, Bunch of Crunch, or D, Hanes? Okay, that sounds familiar. The chef's hats.
Um,
I'm looking at my phone.
I'm not seeing the
Fast.
correct answer yet.
No.
Mm-mm. They're going. They're going all.
They actually had. You know what?
They're going all the way around the board, brother. I see Angie. Well, I see. Time for exploring said someone guessed C, and then Angie Hay come in there as well. So, who do you want me to give it to?
Wait, so that's impossible. Who guessed it first?
Give it to Angie.
Kenny, who guessed it first?
Time for exploring says give it to Angie. It is C. It is C.
Okay, here you go. Here's
Here's
the Snap Crackle Pop.
Bunch of crunch.
There's the Snap Crackle Pop characters.
Yeah, I do
and
believe those.
One of them does have a chef hat on the left.
Yeah.
The one in the center was like a little skater kid. Waterfall Wednesday. What is Waterfall Wednesday? Somebody tell me what Waterfall Wednesday is.
Good question, because I have no idea.
Hey, Land Cloud Adventures. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Land Cloud Adventures.
What number are we on? I always do this.
We're on number 6 now.
All right. You want to take it away with number 6?
Yeah, I'll take it away.
All right. All right, we're in there.
Number 6. Who used this slogan for their advertising? I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Was it A, Pizza Hut, B, Butterball, Butterball Turkey, or C, Krispy Kreme Donuts, or D, Alka-Seltzer?
Oh, that just jumped. Let's see.
Well, I see.
Hey, Michael, man. I don't know if I said hello, but thanks for coming. I don't think I did.
I see Linda Barker has come in there with the correct answer. It is D, Alka-Seltzer.
All right. So Bree would like to make an announcement. She likes donuts. Okay. Hey, Boondocking with Boomers here.
Who doesn't like donuts? I love donuts and coffee.
What about a donut with sour cream on it?
That ain't happening.
So you like donuts. to a certain extent. But if it has the wrong ingredients on it, then you don't like the donuts, probably, right?
Who puts sour cream on their donut?
Hey, I don't know. Try it first. I think you should try it and make sure you don't like it.
No.
No?
Sour cream glazed donut. I'll pass. Sorry, people.
Yeah. Hey,
but
donuts and coffee are awesome.
But
Angela's right.
I'm glad that there's people out there that like those stuff.
Yeah.
But
see, look at that. Sour cream glazed donuts. I didn't even know that there were that, but I could see, like, if you sweetened up some sour cream, I could see it being on a donut. I think that would work. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Kenny, Tim's got a question for you. How about custard-filled donuts?
Custard-filled?
Yeah, you ever been to Culver's and got the custard, like it's like ice cream? But it's not, but that's not the same thing.
I'd probably eat those now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
see, they do make a sour cream donut. There you go. Oh, hey, Mayhem RV. Thanks for coming. Mayhem RV is pushing a donut with mustard. See, you might like that.
Ew, donut with ew. Yeah. Yeah.
No?
No. I like mustard, but not on no. Yeah. No.
There used to be a donut place here that made donuts with oh, here we go. The donuts with the bacon, but they're not here anymore. Well, not here, but in Tucson. I don't actually live in town, but downtown in Tucson.
Yeah, I like mustard, but I don't want it on my donut. No.
Okay, I won't make you eat it on your donut.
No.
It's okay. So where are we at now?
We're on question 7.
Question 7. Who got 6 right?
Linda Barker.
All right, Linda on the board. That's the first one, right?
She's so far, Time for Exploring is winning right now. He's got 2.
Not surprising.
Not
surprising.
Out of 6 is already out of 6 people, it's already answered.
All right. Question 7. What was the first television advertisement? What was the first television advertisement for that aired in 1941 in New York City? So that's when it aired. What was it for? A, American Airlines. B, Bulova watches. C, Airstream travel trailers. Or D, Kresge's department stores.
I see Linda Barker has come in there with the correct answer. It is Bulova watches.
Bulova, yeah. At least that's what we call. I used to work in the jewelry business. That's what we called it back then.
Oh, you're very welcome, Boomer. I can't wait to meet her on the cruise in October of 2022.
October 2022.
Mm-hmm.
You got a long time to look forward to that.
Well, it'll be here before we know it, though.
Yeah, I know it will. It'll sneak up on you.
So, we said Linda Barker. Okay. Linda Barker.
All right. Well, Kenny does number 8.
Yep.
You let me know when you're ready.
I will.
You ready to go?
Yep, in one moment, please. All right. Who used this slogan?
Kenny, you there? Hello? Kenny, it looks like you paused. Like you're on pause. Anybody else seeing that? Or is it just me? Maybe I'm on pause. Okay. Kenny froze. Kenny, if you're here, if you are hearing me, maybe, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pop back up and I'll bring you back up again. So is everybody noticing like these glitches going on? And do you think it's on Kenny's side or my side? I don't know if I've been dipping out or not. I would be interested in knowing if any. Question 8. Again, who used the slogan for their advertising? A little dab will do ya. Is it A, Crest toothpaste, B, Parquet margarine, C, Preparation H, or D, Brill cream? Oh. Am I here now? Can you guys see me now or no? I guess you can see me now because people are answering the question. So okay. And Kenny's no. Oh, here he's trying to come back up. No, that's Marshall and Steve. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, you can see me. All right, let me finish with 8, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk to Marshall and Steve about the meetup. So I guess on this one we're gonna go with my YouTube, and I'm trying to find where I said question 8, and so the correct answer is. Oh wait, here's Kenny. Kenny, you there?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Okay.
what happened.
Yeah, well, you know what? They said I dipped out also, but you froze for a while, and then I dipped out too. So I don't know what's going on. Oh well, Tim says I have glitches, not you, but you did freeze up. I don't know. You can hear me okay now, though, right, Kenny?
Yeah, you cut in and out every now
Kenny?
and then. Yeah, but you cut
Okay.
in and out.
Well, I went ahead and asked number 8.
Yeah.
I went ahead and asked question 8, and so
who
there's
got
a
it
correct
right?
answer in there, huh?
Who got it right?
Well, it looks to me on mine. It looks like Linda Barker. Is that what it looks like on yours?
Hang on.
Okay, and then after this question,
it looks like D.
I'm going to go ahead and bring up Steve from Desert Adventures in Arizona and Marshall from Nomadic Adventures, and we can talk about the meetup for a little bit.
It is D, Brill cream. Brill cream, a little of that blue, yeah. Yeah, it is.
You actually know
D.
it. And who's the first one?
It is D.
Was it
Barker.
Linda? Okay.
What it looks
Cool.
like.
All right. I'm gonna bring up Steve because Marshall's actually not on camera right this second. And Steve, can you hear
Howdy.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, here's Marshall. Let me bring Marshall up too. Everything's a little bit glitchy though. Hey, Marshall, how's it going? Can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me now? I can't hear him.
Marshall ain't got no sound on. We
Yeah,
can't hear you.
there's no audio, Marshall.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. All right, cool. How's everybody doing? Is Steve froze? Steve froze up.
I think Steve froze.
Can you guys hear me?
I
Yeah,
can
you
hear
guys
you,
can hear me,
Greg.
right? Marshall and
I'm doing good.
Kenny. Okay. Okay, and Marshall, you can
Hey,
hear
Amy.
me? There's like a delay or something with Marshall.
Yeah, there's just like a delay.
Yeah. So you can hear me, right, Marshall? That's crazy. Hey, Chasing America's
Yeah, I can
here.
hear
Thanks
you.
for coming, Chasing America.
Hey,
Oh, and
Chasing America.
Amethyst Hayes, Amy's here.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for coming. Steve, I think you're completely froze up. So I don't know if you want to, maybe I should drop him down and bring him back up again.
Yeah, Steve's completely froze.
Yeah.
Good night, Thrifty
I don't know if he
Angela.
knows that.
See, she's...
All right, Angela. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. Yeah. Oh, I think he's moving now. Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
Can you? Okay, you completely froze, and so I dropped you down, but it looked like you started moving again. So.
Okay. Maybe I should.
All right, let's see if we can actually carry. What's that?
Maybe I should move around a little more.
Well, all I'm seeing is a black screen. I don't even...
Let's see if we can actually carry. Oh, okay. Kenny's only seeing a blank screen.
All I'm seeing is a black screen.
Oh, you froze up again, Steve. You froze up again, Steve. I think it's probably the internet connection, maybe at the park there. Marshall, can you hear me?
No audio on Marshall again.
No audio. Yeah. Back. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. All right. Okay. Well, let's just go on with the trivia then. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if it's on my end. It sounds like sometimes it's on my end, and it might be also a little bit on your end too. I'm not sure, but it says, "Oh, what is Tim saying?" Marshall, hit the settings button lower right and hit 2 for playback speed. Do you know about that, Kenny? That's beyond me.
You lost me on that one because I don't know.
No, me either. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask question 9, even though I asked question 8, unless you want it, Kenny.
I'll go ahead and ask it.
Okay.
Who used this slogan for their advertising, "Have it your way"? Wonder Bread, Burger King, Nescafe Coffee, or D. Jif Peanut Butter? I see Amethyst Hayes Adventures got it in there first. It is.
That was fast.
It is B. Burger King.
All right. Cool. All right, I'm gonna try to bring Steve back up and Marshall.
All right, let's try this.
Marshall, okay, that's fine. Everything's working fine now. Because you're right on. So, and you can hear me fine, right?
Yep.
Okay, Steve's still in the black. I can see him in the basement. I brought him up, but he's not even showing up. So,
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
a little bit we can hear him.
I'm relocating. I wasn't quite to the park, but I'm headed there now.
Okay, all right,
Closer to the cell tower.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been over there with you before. We did that live stream there, and but I don't think the park was the problem. I think it was my equipment or something that was the problem. So
Yeah, I was down by the Marana exit. I thought that would be good enough, and evidently it was not. So now
okay,
I'm on the road to the park, just a couple minutes. So give me 30 seconds and I'll be parked.
all right, cool. I know where you're at. All right. And you're the main source of information, Steve. So we need you.
It's nice to be needed.
So how's it going, Marshall?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, you looking forward to the meetup?
Looking forward to the meetup. Looking forward to traveling. I have some national parks that I'm hoping to stop at. I'm hoping I have enough time to do the national parks on the way there, but if not, I'll just do them on the way back. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the meetup, meeting everyone, just being out there in Arizona, different kind of terrain. It's going to be a nice change of pace.
You got family out here too, so.
Yeah, and that's another bonus. I have my entire dad's side of the family is there in Tucson, so looking forward to spending time with them. They're kind of spread out. There's some in Phoenix, there's some in Tucson, there's some in California. So I'm looking forward to just exploring out west while I'm out there.
Now, when you do the national parks, are you doing like monuments, which I think this is actually considered a monument? Would you consider that as a park, or where we're doing the meetup is a monument? And also the Saguaro National Monument here also in Tucson. That's not really a national park; it's a national monument. But
gotcha. What I've so far, I'm definitely visiting those places because I'm interested in that type of the history of places and just how places came to be. But more for the national park side of it, I have the passport book, and in that book they have a map, and it kind of so you can go and get a stamp. It's in the all of those monuments are in the book, so that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm just trying to do everything that's in the book, really. But I have a feeling that there's going to be more places than there are spaces in the book.
Oh, yeah.
Because
so they don't give you a space for every single park, huh?
No, and they don't. You can get the actual stamp that's in the ink pad. You have to put the stamp to the ink pad, and you stamp your book. You get that. You have to do the stamp yourself, which is fine. Mm-hmm. But then on top of that, you can get the collector stamp, and it's in a set. And sometimes, for example, when I did the St. Louis Arch, it was just one stamp on a page. It was like $5 or $6. But at other national park visitor centers, you can get sheets of stamps for maybe there might be 12 on a page. And each national park has its own collector stamp that you can also add along with the ink stamp. You know what I mean? So
gotcha.
By the time you do that, now it does have all the parks listed on a map because it kind of breaks the country up into sections. You have your East Coast, the middle. It's they're like bands of the country, and then you have the Midwest, and then you have the West Coast, and it kind of shows it. It does a good job on color coding the book and helping you find the parks. But it's got national monuments, national seashores, which I thought was really cool. Because once you start heading out to the East Coast, like in Maryland and Delaware and places like that, they have a lot
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah. They have a lot of those seashores. Mm-hmm. So I'm definitely interested in all of it, to be honest, because I'm just now starting to really adventure, and so I'm excited to get that going. And um, right now, I have like stuff saving to Google Photos, I have stuff saving to iCloud, and I'm like, God, do I need to have this double like I'm trying to figure out. I think what I'm going to do is just download everything from my Google Drive. Oh, Google Drive, that's another thing. So I have 3 different cloud-based storages. I need to clean all of it up because right
Yeah.
now it's just I'm overwhelmed. I need to create some albums, and that's one thing that I suck at doing is organizing uh, my digital files. But yeah, I'm excited to do the national parks thing. I'm looking forward to doing the Saguaro National Forest or National Monument. You said?
Yeah, isn't that what it is, Steve? Steve, you there?
Yeah, Saguaro National Monument.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know what the difference between a monument and a park is. Maybe you know, Steve. I don't know. Steve, can you hear me? Yeah. Do you know what the difference between a monument and a park is, Steve?
Oh, that's a hard question. Well, I'm sitting in a park.
No, I mean a national monument and a national park. You're sitting in a city park or a county park, right? I don't know what it is, but
Actually, a town park. Yeah.
town park. Yeah.
I looked that up once, and I can't remember. I live inside the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Generally, the difference is a park is a lot stricter on their rules, especially for drone pilots. I do pay attention to that. But otherwise, I can't remember exactly what the difference is.
All right, I just found did a little search over here and found out that which I didn't know this, but they're saying that the national monuments have to be proclaimed by a president of the United States, as established by the Antiquities Act of 1906, to be a monument. To be a national park, those are established by an act of Congress.
Oh, that's pretty distinct difference. I didn't know that.
There's other differences, but that's like one of the major ones.
Okay.
They call it the rules of establishment, I guess. And let's see. The second major difference is that it's the reason for its notoriety. So national monuments have some sort of cultural.
I think the Ironwood Forest National Park was created or signed into law by Bill Clinton in the year 2000. So as far as monuments go, it's fairly new compared to many monuments around the country.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting how there are pockets in Ironwood where you are, where there's actually private land, right?
Yeah, and I live in 1 mile square, 360 acres, and I have 5 acres inside that privately owned section, and that was all grandfathered in when they when the president signed the paperwork to create the monument. All the private property was grandfathered in, so we were lucky enough to be able to keep our property out there. But it's great. We're completely surrounded. That's my playground out there, and
yeah,
I've kept it secret for 15 years of the 17 that we've lived out there, and I guess now it's time to start sharing it.
Yeah. I actually used to own the FedEx Ground Route, and I told you that, Steve, but that delivered to where Steve is. So I didn't drive it all the time, not very often actually. I had a driver that worked for me, but I was out there some. So
that's cool.
But I'm going to be coming out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Usually when the FedEx
maybe this weekend even.
UPS
I don't know
guy
what you're doing,
shows up,
Steve.
they're
Maybe
shaking
the next week
their
will be
head
better.
because the road is getting so bad now. It's been patched and repatched. It's very bumpy, and we can hear them coming. We can hear the truck coming a mile away. Oh, here comes the FedEx or the UPS guy, because we can hear the noise, from the and all our boxes
Yeah, well, they drive the bread type trucks,
Yeah.
right? They drive the bread type trucks, and those things rattle like crazy, because the trucks they were like moving trucks, and they're not near as loud.
Now
But the routes that I own,
you're converting your old FedEx truck, right, to a camper now?
right now.
All weekend RVing.
You guys there? So Steve, you're not actually Steve. We can hear you perfectly, but there's no video. You're just sitting there looking at us. So
Really?
which you would be doing if you were on video anyways. So what's the difference, right?
Okay, well, I'm as close to the tower as I can get without being right underneath it. So, did you want to talk about the meetup and I'll fill in?
Yeah,
whatever
I would. Let me say hi to. I would love to do that. Let me say hi to a couple people that I missed here. And thanks for coming and weekend RVing. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, let's talk about the meetup and what we expect and hope for, and the area and all that. So, Steve, why don't you talk about the area that we're going to?
Well, the agreement was created in 2000, was signed into law by Bill Clinton. And the reason it was created was to protect the trees out there. The ironwood trees are unique to this area, and they're unique in that every summer they actually bloom lavender flowers around June. Very pretty and very unique. And of course, they're like a nurse tree for many other plants and animals that live around them and under them. And so that's the main reason they created the monument. It's 129,000 acres. It's Sonoran Desert out there. The area that we have the meetup set is on I would say, the eastern edge of the monument. And so there's a area to the west where we can explore. There's petroglyphs out there. There's Ragged Top Mountain, which you can see on a lot of my videos. I do a lot of my video work out there in the monument. You can see that Ragged Top Mountain out there. There's actually bighorn sheep that live out there, lots of deer, and petroglyphs. There are petroglyphs all over the place out there. There's old mine, Silver Bell Mine is out there. Old ghost town, Sasko ghost town, Silver Bell ghost town, and so it's quite a lot to see out there. And we get some folks out there. We can certainly show them around, and I think have a good time.
That's cool. Do you think we'd be able to go to the ghost town? We talked about that. We don't know if we have the vehicles to go, the proper vehicles to get there, right?
Yeah, the road's pretty.
You do, I know.
Road is pretty rough. We can kind of see what vehicles we have show up, and then just carpool out there with what we have. As far as the petroglyphs go, we can drive a van to the petroglyphs. That's just 2 miles down the road from where we're going to be camped. That's pretty easy. The ghost towns are fairly remote, and the roads are pretty rough. So we'll just have to see what vehicles we have and see if we can carpool out there. We'll figure it out.
Okay, if people are interested in going to the ghost towns, you could actually email me. I should probably email it. I also have a 150 that I could drive out there, and then people could just sit in back. We could get a few people in the back and go out there. So I could drive that also in addition to my box van. Have Kelly drive it.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
Yeah, that'd be a good vehicle to get out there. I mean, I've been out there in a Ford Escort, but I wouldn't want to beat up a car like I did to that one. So,
Uh-huh.
so what are you looking forward to, Marshall, on the meetup?
I'm looking forward to meeting everyone. You know, obviously, I mean, the whole point of the meetup, but you know,
Yeah.
the having some of the excursions will be fun, but more than that, I'm looking forward to just hanging out with everyone and, you know, having those moments where we can talk some shop and we talk about other stuff and just get to know each other and see what we're all interested in and just enjoy the time that we're going to have together that weekend and New Year's Eve. I think that's going to be a nice way to bring in the new year. And so, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun to
Yeah.
meet every
You know, you've been
face.
yeah, and you know, Marshall, you've been to a handful of meetups, so you've been you've had the campfire, you know, the time around the campfire. Kenny's had that a little bit because Kenny's been to a couple things too. But how about you, Steve? I know you spent some time in Quartzsite. Steve, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. Have you been to? I know you've been to Quartzsite and spent some time there, but have you been to any meetups per se out there?
Oh, as far as YouTube goes, I'm a pretty new YouTuber, and I've been at it now for about 12 months. I think my channel's about 12 months old, so I haven't been to too many meetups. Now, the last year in Quartzsite, I was just getting started, and I met JT, the American Wanderer, Mel and Nettie, met them. Gypsy, met her. Jerry Hawley at the time, met him, and a couple other people, and we were camped around in the same area and shared the campfire. And I thought, wow, this is a really neat community. Everybody, you know, accepts you. You know, we shared hamburgers. We sat around the campfire and got to know each other and had a really good time together. And I'm looking forward to being able to do that here in the two. We'll have a spot picked out. We'll be out there a couple of days early. We'll have a good spot when everybody arrives. We'll put some signage up with some arrows, you know, this way for the meetup, and we'll get everybody together, and it should be a good time.
Meetup. Event on Facebook, but I have actually had several people contact me outside of that, and at least two of them are going to be there, and you know, two of those channels, and then one other one that might be there. So I don't know why people won't go on Facebook, Marshall, and and RSVP. You know.
Well, yeah, I
So
don't know either.
yeah, it's always been that way though,
It's,
and it's kind of like the people who do RSVP on Facebook don't show up, and the people who don't show up. So you know, don't
yeah.
RSVP will just show up. So it's always been kind of like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
So
don't put too much
the dates for
into
this
it.
thing are the 30th through the 2nd, right? Yes,
Yep.
the 30th through the 2nd.
And you know, just kind of having a loose kind of schedule of events. I know we talked about it.
Yeah, we'll just play everything
Okay.
here and do you know, whatever comes up and whatever we feel like doing. We'll get people to wherever they want to go to look at whatever they want to look at, or just sit around the campfire and take it easy and talk.
Yeah, that'll be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Now, is there a good
All
place
right.
to get some firewood around there? Sorry, Greg.
Firewood,
That's a good.
is pick clean in the area that we're in. If you see some firewood on the way in at a store or a place you might stop to get gas, you might pick up a bag or two. I'm going to have some firewood there too, and we can go farther out, into the monument and pick firewood up off the ground. But if you want to bring a couple of bags with you, that'd make it easier.
Gotcha.
Hey, Tim had a question. I had it up on the screen for a second, but I don't know if you can see the screen for Steve. Would he be able to rent a 4x4 truck during that time? He has a Class C RV. Now, you have a Class C RV, don't you, Steve?
I have a Class A RV, but I'm going to have my Jeep out there, and I'm going to have the Jeep with the back seat in it, so I can put 3 people in that. And then if you have your truck, Greg, whatever you can load up in your truck, and then whoever else shows up, I think we'll figure it out. I don't.
Okay.
There are rental places, car rental places, in the Tucson area, but I'm not sure if you can rent a 4x4.
Yeah, I don't know either. I'm not sure either. But maybe like a quad or something if you wanted, or a side-by-side. You could probably rent one of those.
Right. Now, I have a side-by-side at the house, and that's 2 miles down the road from where we're camping. So, I can certainly grab that and bring that up to the campsite, and we can use that as well.
Okay. Yeah, Tim from Time for Exploring, he's asking about the Facebook meetup page group, and it's called Marshall. What's it called?
I think it's just called Arizona Meetup.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did it say 2021? Or is that on the event?
It is. It does say 2021, and I figure if we do it again, we can just go to the same group and change the title to the next year.
Yeah, it's Arizona Meetup. Yeah, so if you go to that Arizona Meetup 2021, there's a whole group there. There's 66 members, and if you go down just a little bit, you can go to featured, and you can click on the invite. And under the invite, there's actually a map that Steve went out and did the turn-by-turn directions for. So there's some information there. And then there's some things that are in the area, like the petroglyphs, the ghost towns, the Rooster Cogburn, which I always think's pretty cool, with the ostriches and everything. And there's also up the highway, less than an hour away, probably 45 minutes, is Picacho Peak State Park. So there's some other places that you can, camp out on the way there or on the way to somewhere else, in the area. So.
Right, and if you want,
all right. So that's the.
It's eating in a Western place. There's a saloon right on the way in on El Tiro Road that we're planning on maybe having a meal together on New Year's Day. And it's an old building, but family-owned operation there, local family, and their food is pretty good. And they have nightlife there too, if you're interested in that.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, this and so what's the date today? Anybody know what the date is today?
The 8th.
The 8th. So we're 3 weeks out. We're 3 weeks from. Is that right? Yeah, 3 weeks out. 3 weeks in 1 day, but from the meetup. So hopefully you'll want to come and hang out with us, and Marshall and Steve aren't too bad of guys to hang out with. So.
Yes.
All right. Hey, thanks you guys for coming up on the panel.
You have a couple of questions there. It
All
says QQQ. So where are you at on the 19th?
The 19th. I'm right here in the box van working on it. personally. Not sure what the 19th is. Anybody know what the 19th would be? I mean, why should we be asking that?
They're talking about the 19th of January, because that's when fairy dust is planning on coming out.
I'll be in courtside. I think we all will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody on the screen will be in courtside, right? So, see, good thing Kenny's here. I had no idea what the question was.
Way to keep us straight, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Hang on a second. I gotta plug up. The computer will die if I don't plug it.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks for coming up and talking about the meetup, and maybe we can do this again in a week or two, and another conversation about the meetup, and I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun,
Yep.
Okay.
And just last piece of information for anyone who's thinking about going, there is an address, to get you to the store, which is just a couple of miles. And then after you get to the store, you follow the turn-by-turn directions that are listed on the Facebook group page. So it's not too difficult to get there. And we'd like to see folks show up out there. It should be a good time.
All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. And we'll see you again soon. Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks, Greg.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve.
Hey, have a good one.
Sorry, I cut you. I cut Marshall off. I cut Marshall off, Kenny.
We're on question.
I went back to pull him back up, and he was already gone. So
Yeah.
Okay, we're on question 9.
10.
10. Did you get the answer for 9? Who got 9?
Amethyst Hayes Adventures.
Okay, congratulations, Amy. You're on the board. All right, Kenny. Should I ask 10 since you asked 9? Even
Yes,
though, okay, number 10. Who
Yes,
used this
yes.
slogan for? What's that? Did you say something, Kenny?
I didn't say nothing. No,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Number 10. Who used this slogan for their advertising? Melts in your mouth, not in your hands. Was it A, Milk Duds, B, M&M's, C, Skittles, or D, Reese's Pieces?
Looks like Time for Exploring has come in there first with the correct answer. It is B, M&M's.
M&M's.
Now my pen's not warm, right? Hang on a minute. There we go.
I feel so weird not being the odd one all of a sudden. Kenny.
We're just taking turns. Okay, question 11. Which animal does Duracell use to advertise their batteries? Was it A, giraffe, B, an octopus, C, a bunny, or D, a German shepherd? Looks like fairy dust has come in there with the correct answer first. Underneath question 11, bunny.
All right. Hey, Camping with Clammy's here.
Hey, Camping with Clammy.
Thanks for coming.
See, I don't remember I don't remember that bunny being the advertisement for Duracell. I remember it being for Energizer batteries.
Okay. Now, do we have to check and see if that's right or Duracell or Energizer?
I don't know who the animal is for. I remember that.
Now I'm checking. This was actually not my question. I actually pulled this one off the internet.
Oh, okay. Well, time for exploring. Also, he came in there before you put the question to web, and he came in there as well with the correct answer as well, bunny.
Okay. Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the answer on that one? The answer was
You have bunny here, but like I was saying before, I don't remember that being the animal for Duracell.
you're right. It's Energizer.
Yeah. Energizer, yeah.
I guess I can't pull them off the internet anymore. Okay. Are we going next one?
What do you want me to do?
Who answered? What was the who got the right answer first?
Well, time for exploring. Put it in there before.
Oh, yeah, but look at this. Tim says they're both bunnies.
For both batteries. Look up Duracell's mascot. What's Duracell's mascot? Do you know?
I'm gonna look it up right now. It's an anthropomorphic pink rabbit. They're both rabbits.
Okay.
All right, so it was right.
I did not. I honestly did not know that.
I was doubting myself, or not myself. I was doubting the place where I got the question.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it the time for exploring.
Okay. You're the boss. Whatever you say. All right, so we're on question 12.
Yeah, question 12.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. And yeah, I never knew that either.
Yeah, I knew that bunny was for the Energizer batteries, but I never knew the mascot for Duracell.
But I just didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that it was for both. I didn't know they both had that. You'd think there'd be a lawsuit over that. Okay. So we're on question 12. Who used the slogan for their advertising, "You're soaking in it"? Is it A, Palmolive dishwashing liquid, B, Beachcomber hot tubs, C, Aunt Jemima's pancake syrup, or D, Calgon bath beads? I think you already got the right answer. So.
Linda Barker has come in there with the correct answer. It is Palmolive. It is a Palmolive dishwashing liquid.
Yep. Yep. What videos have you put out this week, Kenny? You were busy this week, weren't you?
I didn't. Well, I think
in the last 7 or 8 days.
I don't even remember what the last video I put out was, to be honest.
I know you did the mincemeat pie video.
Yeah, and I did a
hello, culture, lifestyle, travel. Thanks for being here.
Hey, culture
Sorry. Go ahead.
lifestyle travel. But yeah, I know I did mincemeat pie and
That says
something
it all.
else, and I don't know what I did. I don't really remember what the last video I did was. I think was that ramen noodle soup. I think it was. I I believe. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up. I gotta look up your channel, find out what you did.
Now I know I did a pop up live stream.
I
I
saw
do
that
know.
to kind of a celebration of your new tablet.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to test it to see if I go live
Let's see
with it.
what Kent was.
Huh?
Yeah. Um yeah, that was 2 days ago. So hang on a second. That was not your last video. Your last video was taste test review on Nissin hot and spicy firewalk sizzling rich pork ramen.
Yes. That's what I thought. I thought that was, yeah.
Okay. And then you got the video from riding up and down the tram in Pigeon Forge,
Yeah.
which I
Yeah,
haven't
I did
watched
that
yet.
as a
You told me
I
about
did
it,
that
but
I did that as a premiere.
yeah, I missed that. I got to watch that one still. All right, what number are we on?
We are on question 13.
Question 13.
All right.
Uh,
Who used this slogan for their advertising, the choice of a new generation? Was it A, Pepsi, B, Nintendo GameCube, C, New Coke, or D, Copper Tone Sunscreen? I see Time for Exploring has come in there with the correct answer. It is A, Pepsi.
so what's the tally right now?
Well, let's see here. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, Time for Exploring has got 5. And Linda Barker's got 4.
Oh, wow, it's a close one. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, we're on question 14, right, Kenny?
14, and it's your turn.
All right, here I go. Number 14. What product advertisement, excuse me, what product advertisement gave Jodie Foster her start? Was it A, Crest toothpaste, B, Coppertone, C, Barg's root beer, or D, Chevrolet?
I see that camp maintenance guy got the correct answer. It is it is B, uh, Coppertone.
Coppertone. Um, so now we got another person added to. Let me know when you're ready to fire away here. Okay.
All right, I'm ready for 15.
We just dipped out for a second. On my end, anyway.
Really? Am I good still?
Yeah.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, question 15, right?
Who used this slogan for their advertising? You'll wonder where the yellow went. Was it A, Tide laundry detergent, B, Pepsodent toothpaste, C, Mr. Clean, or D, Ajax cleaner? I see that Linda Barker has come in there with the correct answer. It is B, Pepsodent toothpaste.
All right. Cool. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, go ahead.
All right, question 16. Question 16. Who used this slogan for their advertising? Sorry, Charlie. Was it A, Pepto-Bismol, B, Star-Kissed Tuna, C, Willy Wonka chocolates, or D, Charles chips?
I see that Linda Barker has come in there with the correct answer. It is B, Star-Kissed Tuna. That's some good
Star-Kissed
stuff.
tuna. Star-Kissed tuna or just any tuna?
Well, I like about any kind of tuna, really. I like the bumblebee. I like the Star-Kissed.
Would
I
you give
like
it a
tuna.
10 out of 1 to 10? Would you give it 10? Yeah.
I'd probably give it a 10, yeah. Because I like either one.
Yeah.
I like any kind. I like any type of tuna myself.
Okay, that's a good question for you. Okay, a lot of people don't like sardines and don't like oysters in a can, in a can and stuff like that. Do you like that stuff?
I like oysters. Yeah, I like oysters in the can, and I like sardines. I love sardines.
Yeah, like in the
I've
mustard
actually,
sauce.
I've had the different types of flavored sardines as well. Like
Yeah, so
I've
like in
had
the
the
hot
ones.
sauce and the oil and
Yeah,
the mustard.
I like all those. I've liked all the ones that I've had. I've had those, and
Yeah,
yeah, and
that's funny. It's funny because some of the stuff that you don't like just doesn't seem like um it would be that difficult to stomach. But then you eat something. I like all that stuff too. You just named. I like all that too, the sardines and everything. But it's
yeah.
just kind of funny. Anyway,
Now
what
I
question are we on?
haven't got. We're on question 17.
Go ahead. Say what you're going to say.
I
Kenny.
was gonna say I haven't got to try octopus yet. I'm hoping I can try that when I go
No?
on the cruise in October 2022. And
If you go to some Chinese restaurants have raw squid on the menu. pretty good.
Oh, I've had, now I will say, I have had calamari. Now that is good
Okay.
stuff. I love calamari.
Yeah.
I was told
So did
that
you have
if
it like breaded?
I think this was deep fried. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway.
You ready for 17?
Yeah, number 17. What product featured the character Mr. Wimple in their advertising? Was it Ronco Records, A, B, Spam, C, Charmin, or D, Cadillac? I see that Linda Barker has come in now with the correct answer. It is C, Charmin. And I believe Linda Barker is surpassing.
Yeah, I think she's in the lead here. I believe so. Okay. You ready for question 18? Ready for me to ask question 18, Kenny?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here I go. You know, it used to be more difficult when you were trying to keep a tally of 3 winners and then you had to write them all down. I think it's a lot better with just one winner for each question.
Well, I know some
okay,
people.
number 18.
Some people still do it with 3 people, but
Yeah.
I have been
Number
on
18.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I said I have been on some other channels.
Okay, you froze up for a second.
Yeah, I have been on certain channels that
Well, Danny.
Yeah, Danny still does 3. Yeah,
Danny still does 3, right?
Yeah.
I know his are great. His move along really well. Okay, so number 18. What takes a licking and keeps on ticking? Is it A, Longine, B, Raid tick repellent, C, Glow Pops, or D, Timex?
I see that time for
Looking to see if I missed anybody in the chat, but
time for exploring is coming out with the correct answer. It is D. It is D. Timex.
Okay. Sounds neck and neck to me. Man, it's just I just keep glitching on my end. I don't know if you're doing it on your end or not, but it keeps.
No, I'm good now.
The screen disappears, then it comes back again. That's crazy.
I'm good now. Let's see. That's 1, 2.
Maybe because it's getting so cold in here. I don't have the heat on. It's getting really cold in here.
I see time for exploring has got 6 so far. All right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. And Linda Barker has got 7.
Okay.
It's a close game between Linda Barker and Tim.
Yep. Okay. I'm 19. You ready?
Yeah. Which one is an Audi slogan? Is it A, truth in engineering, B, dominant the road, C, don't settle, or D, drive perfection?
Are you seeing the answer there?
I see that can't. Let's see. Nomadic Adventures has come in there with the correct answer. It is A, truth in engineering.
Yep. Okay. We're actually on the last
You're sounding robotic.
question now.
You're sounding robotic.
The screen just blipped out again and came back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right.
I can hear you.
Let's go ahead and hit that question 20.
Mm-hmm.
Question 20. What was the very first radio advertisement? So we asked the TV advertisement before, but what was the very first radio advertisement for that aired in New York City in 1922? Was it
You're sounding robotic again.
for A,
You're sounding robotic.
stocks, C, real estate thing? I don't know if you guys see me or not. Okay, now I'm back.
I see you, but you're sounding robotic.
Okay, the screen was gone for a while. Am I still sounding robotic?
Not now.
Okay. Okay, Tim says start over. Question 20. What was the very first radio advertisement for that aired in New York City in 1922? Was it A, what was it for? Was it for A, socks, B, groceries, C, real estate, or D, airline travel?
I see fairy dust has come in there with the correct answer. It is C. It is C, real estate. So
Cool. All right, so now we're going to have Kenny figure out the tallies here. 1,
2, 3, 4, 6. Time for exploring got 6. And 5.
Hey, Tim, how cold is it there? Time for exploring. Where you're at.
I see
Curious.
that Linda Barker got 7. Linda
Yeah,
Barker
Tim
got
already
7.
knew. Tim already knew. He already congratulated Linda.
Yeah.
So
Congratulations, Linda Barker.
51 degrees, Tim. You know, it's 52 here, so I guess we're pretty close to the same temperature here. What's the temperature in the Philippines, Loves?
I'm really shocked that they don't. I'm really shocked that they don't see snow over there.
Go nowhere?
They don't see snow over there in the Philippines.
Oh, well, you know, typically we go years and years here in Arizona without seeing, in southern Arizona without seeing snow. But we had 2 pretty heavy snowstorms last year.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, we really did. So what's it? Okay, so Love says doesn't know what the temperature is, but it's raining. Who's got the coldest temperature right now? Think. What do you have? What do you have, Kenny?
I've got 33 degrees.
Ooh, almost freezing.
Yeah, it's only a temperature below, temperature above freezing.
Yeah, Tim's in Sacramento, 51 degrees. 20 in Michigan. 20 in Michigan. Ah. Got to come west.
Tim's...
31 where Marshall's at. 28 in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Steve says it's 59, but right now I'm looking at mine and it says 52. But I mean, he's probably looking at a thermometer, maybe.
I'd love to have that 59-degree weather. Better than what I'm having right now.
I don't know. We call that thick coat weather. What's that?
Better than what I'm having here right now.
Yeah. We call that thick coat weather. Not here.
Yeah, I ain't too fond of that.
24.8. Where are you at, Michael?
In all honesty, I'd like for it to stay 65 to 75 year round.
Yeah, well, a lot of people would like that. So Tim says it's shorts weather or jeans. Nah, it's cold. When it gets down below 50, like in the low 50s, it's cold.
See, like I said many times, it can be 80, 90-degree weather, and I'll still be in a pair of jeans.
Yeah, you said that.
I don't wear shorts, so.
So yeah, but you know what? You actually wear jeans in 80 or 90-degree weather, but in Arizona it gets up to like 110. Well, in Phoenix it gets up to like 115 and up from there.
Yeah,
I wonder how you do with jeans on there.
You still will see me in a pair of jeans. You won't find me in nothing else.
Well, no, but you're going to be here in the wintertime. You're going to be here in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So, okay, so Michael Ann is in southwestern Ontario, Canada, and that's where it is 24.8 degrees.
Yeah.
That's cold.
You, yeah. Yeah, that's what somebody else told me that. That's what somebody else told me. Said told me to be sure to bring something for the cold during the night, because I think it was on RV&G the other day. He looked it up and he said it got down to like upper 30s the other night.
Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, on a really cold night, yes. Although I've been in below 20 here, not very often, but it's gotten down below 20 on occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was a good question. I meant to ask Steve when he was on. What is the temperature in over the New Year's weekend? Like, what would we be expecting to see during the meetup? I forgot about that, but yeah. So late January will be in the 30s at night, I guess is what Steve is saying. But I wonder what it's going to be late December. Kenny, how cold does it get there where you're at?
Well, it's gotten down in the teens and sometimes in the single digits.
Yeah.
With the wind chill.
How often though?
With the wind chill, sometimes in the negative digits.
Negative digits. Oh, in the wind chill. Oh man, that's cold.
Well, I'm talking about.
We don't get that. We don't have that problem here.
The wind chill, yeah. But it varies. Yeah. It varies each year.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? This is a good time to ask. Okay. Steve says it'll be low 40s at night over the New Year's weekend for the meetup. So at night, during the day it'll warm up. What are you guys interested as far as trivia questions? Because I haven't put the trivia together for next week. I usually try to stay a week ahead, but I haven't done that yet. And so if what are you guys interested in? Then we can ask the questions that you want to answer. How about you, Kenny?
I think since we're talking about weather climates, we should maybe do something with weather climates. Since we're talking about different temperatures and different.
So trivia on weather?
Yeah, on weather climates.
If we did that, I could actually have Mike Shaw back on the live. I could actually have Mike Shaw back on. You know Mike. He was a weatherman on TV in Texas. So I could actually have him back on and we could talk. We could do trivia on the weather. Maybe I could actually get a hold of him tomorrow and he can help me put some of the questions together. Hey, traveling special abilities. Thanks for being here.
That's Lorraine. Her name is Lorraine. Her name is Lorraine.
Lori? Hi, Lori.
No, Lorraine.
Lorraine? Okay.
Yeah. Lorraine, yeah.
What is 28 degrees Celsius?
Good question.
Do you know what 28 degrees Celsius is?
Sean from the Sean from the Down Under Cruisers would know because he can calculate that stuff in his head.
Oh, really? Do they use both, maybe? 82.4 degrees in the Philippines.
Good night, Nomadic Adventures.
Hey, Marshall. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for coming up on the live. Appreciate it. Sorry I cut you off at the end there. I've been known to do that on occasion. Got people off when they're trying to finish the sentence and send them to the basement on accident. So, all right. Well, I'm not seeing too much in the chat about what people want to do for trivia. So maybe we should just go ahead and try and do the weather one. Although it sounds like a tough one to put together, though. So we'll see. It might happen, might not happen. But
well, I mean,
thanks
just since
everybody
we're sitting here talking about weather, I thought, well, that'd be a good trivia, maybe.
Yeah. Let me look and see what I can find out. See what I can figure out.
Yeah. We get to learn about
you could actually help with trivia.
Yeah. Well, the different types of weather in different areas. And
Yeah.
you know, different states, different countries,
Steve says old TV shows. Actually, last week we did 70s TV shows.
Yeah.
But I could do 80s TV shows. That would be, a twist on that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Michael says,
so
well, you have.
I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here and playing our trivia. Yeah, most of the people in the chat are in Celsius.
Yeah.
I don't know if most are, but half are probably, I would think. All right, good night, Camp Maintenance Guy. Yeah, we're about to close down here anyway. Because we're almost up to 2 hours. So I'd like to end it with less than 2 hours. So thanks everybody in the chat. Thanks, Kenny, of course. You're always here helping me out. I really appreciate it. And you're a good friend, Kenny. And I look forward to seeing you in Quartzsite for sure.
Look forward to seeing you as well. And I look forward to getting to meet Steve and getting to meet Time for Exploring. I hope I get to meet Time for Exploring since he says he's coming late January. I hope it's not past the 25th because that's when I leave.
Will be. I can't remember when he said, but I think it's going to be earlier than that. And he's actually camping with. All right. Everybody have a great night. I want to thank everybody for being here. And I also want to thank everybody who watches this in the future. And appreciate all of you. And we have a good time doing this. I do. Kenny, I think you have a good time doing this.
Oh, I enjoy it. Yeah. I'd much rather be up here on a panel than I would be sitting here typing something in the chat. Because I could tell it a lot faster verbally than I can just typing it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Well, hey, Kenny, you're gonna hang around for a little bit after the show, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see everybody next week, and appreciate you all. And thanks, and have a great night.
Good night, everyone.